Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And today I'll be watching Messy Mondays, What They Don't Teach You in College. Yeah, let's just get into this.
Hi, Messy kids! Hey, so Blimey Cow turned 6 on Saturday! Oh my gosh! Wow, we're so old now, guys! Don't you hate it when people like...
Honestly, though, it is a really old channel. Like, compared to pretty much any other channel I watch or know about. They're pretty old. They've been around a long time.
Like that? Wow. 21 now, guys, I'm so old. Except these are the losers that turned 40 and they're like, no, please don't call me sir. Do I look that old? I'm young at heart. No, you suck at life. I'm sure your kids love being raised by one of their peers. Some of you may have heard about these Occupy Wall Street protesters. They're in a bunch of different cities around the country and they have a lot of different complaints. But the ones that are killing me are the kids that are complaining about having school debt. What? Like it's the school's fault that you have debt? Nobody forced you to go to school. If that's the way you feel, then you shouldn't have gone in the first place!
Good point. Also, college is overrated and overpriced. And school in general is. And it's also a propaganda machine, and it's a whole lot of other bad stuff that you generally probably don't want to get into. It's a waste of time, honestly, and it's responsible for so much problems. I mean, some limited basic education, I suppose, is necessary, but they drag it out too much, really.
It's not like you got tricked into going to college. You knew how much it was going to be when you signed up, right? Whose bright idea was it anyways to ask teenagers what they want to do for the rest of their lives? And then put tens of thousands of dollars behind whatever they decided. So instead of coming to grips with the fact that they bought into a really flawed way of thinking, they just complain that the man is screwing them over with all this school debt. You're not sticking it to the man by complaining about all your school debt. You're admitting that you need him. There are a ton of trade schools that are a lot cheaper and teach you a lot more. Everybody acts like the idea of college is too big to fail, but it needs to, it has to! Seeking higher education is a great thing, but the idea that you have to go to college right after high school if you want to be anything in life, that's called brainwashing. Most kids get out of college and they...
Brainwashing, that's what it is. That's what school is as a whole. Again, some preliminary, basic, elementary education is necessary, and for those going into specific fields which require higher education, yeah, fair enough, but again, it's overrated and overpriced, and just overall bad, but I already said that.
They still don't know what they want to do. It's not like you did anything wrong, it's just that the system is messed up. It's a one-size-fits-all, generalized, matrix-like machine. If you want the system to be reformed, stop going to college. Watch how quickly everything fixes itself if one day everybody wakes up and decides, wow, holy crap, maybe $100,000 is way too much to spend on college. Learn to educate yourself. Don't just sit on your butt and say, okay, here's my money for the next 30 years, teach me things! Well... Brenna Wheeler asks, Jordan, why do squirrels always run in front of cars? Let's just say that the last kid you cyberbullied, it could have been a squirrel. Matt Poole, do you eat fish? Yeah, you know what, I'm so hardcore that I eat that stuff raw. Yeah, I love the sushis, but not...
I don't know. Raw fish ain't that healthy. Well, I mean, it's probably not going to kill you most of the time, but it could. It's not that it's not healthy, it's just that it can very easily have unhealthy stuff with it.
Hardcore that I eat that stuff raw. Yeah, I love the sushis, but not grocery store sushi. Grocery store sushi is like the final episode of Lost. You keep coming back to it, hoping to God that it'll be good this time, but it really is that bad. Jimmy and Beth.
I've never had anything but grocery store sushi. I mean, I've had other things besides grocery store sushi. That's too many. That's whatever. Yeah, no, I haven't had sushi other than grocery store sushi. Wasn't that bad. It was alright.
Beckel writes, what if you suddenly contracted a strange disease that prevented you from speaking above a whisper? Basically, it would work out just fine because Josh could subtitle everything I was saying. I have absolute 100% full trust in Josh that he would not screw this up. I know that Josh has made some mistakes in the past, but I have forgiven him, and I know he'll never try to get me back for all the terrible things I've said about him. Carlson Swafford asks,
My pastor had that happen one time. He lost his voice for a few months, I think, and they said it was going to be permanent, but it ended up getting healed. I don't know what I would do. Never really thought much about it.
is it better to enter the kingdom of heaven without bike or without beard? Duh, trick question. You can only enter into the kingdom of heaven on bike with beard. Kelly Taylor writes, you're an ugly son of a dumb. Josh, you're ugly, stupid bike. Well, guys, get your questions ready for Justin Bieber next week, because guess who's guest hosting? Justin Bieber. That's right, I'm serious. He will actually be here. Did anybody listen to his new song, Mistletoe? Let's just say that he's much too short and much too pasty to be called little girl shoddy. He looks pretty. Stop it. Call little girl shoddy. Stop it. Hey, guess what's gonna happen if you don't click the subscribe button right now? I'm literally gonna eat you. And guess what? You should probably say bye to your firstborn child because no, I just.
Yeah, go subscribe to them. Since I am basically ripping off their content and not really doing anything else with my life, I will at least encourage you to subscribe to them. I always have that in the description of my videos, but generally forget to actually say it in video. Anyways, though, let's get on to some of the comments now. Oh, by the way, before I get into the comments, probably want to apologize again for the audio quality. I am once again recording with my face cam. I'm recording my audio with my face cam, which not good, probably. I had a genius idea to get a couple of audio splitters and an aux cable and link the audio splitters together with the aux cable and plug them into my microphone and audio jack and plug my headset, the microphone into one and the headphones into the other, so that I would be able to record my computer audio and my voice. It was a genius idea that worked in my head. Didn't work quite so well in practice. It was just very the audio was distorted and I can't figure out why. But yeah, sorry about that. Try to figure it out. Alright, so Harry Potts says, in 1969 I went to college as an out-of-state student. Tuition was $375 per semester, including board. This is not a typo. A meal ticket was another $105. What I want to know is this: what are kids getting for $8K per semester? I attended a well-known prominent college. I paid $16K per year for my daughter to go to an okay college. That was 42 times more expensive than what I had paid. My college debt was $300. Okay, well, Harry, first of all, inflation. Inflation accounts for a lot of that. But yeah, to be fair, college has gotten ridiculously expensive. Yeah. This is not my area of expertise. I don't have an area of expertise, but this is not it if I had one. But I can agree it's messed up, but I can also say some of that's inflation and whatnot. Anyways, D. Skelly says, unfortunately, a lot of places won't hire you for a serious job unless you have a college education. Otherwise, I promise you I wouldn't be going. School is not my favorite place to be, and I have to pay to be there. Yeah, I mean, depends, again, obviously, what job. He says a serious job, which, I don't know. I mean, we all have different opinions on what a serious job would be. What a worthwhile job would be. So, not sure I'd agree, but again, like if you want to be obviously a doctor, lawyer, anything stupid like that, yeah, you're probably going to need to, or you're definitely going to need a degree. Yeah. Annalyn Alexis says, I think my favorite part of this video was the subtitle part. I watched it multiple times to make sure I didn't miss anything Jordan said or anything that Josh put in the subtitles. So funny. Yes, definitely that was a funny part as well. That was the best part easily of the video. And Shayla James says, if you take out the college part and replace it with middle school, yeah, I'm not forced to go to school. Oh wait, I am the law states I must have 16 to 18 years of school, or well, school to 16 to 18 years. So if I drop out, my mom and the law will kill me. I think it's 16 because in high school there are a lot of high school dropouts. So yep, I'm forced to learn. FYI, thank you very much. This is like true, but it's stupid. The law should not require learning. I mean, again, maybe some, like, certainly the law should not mandate education past 6th grade. If, especially if, yeah, it just shouldn't. And kids that at that point know they want to go into a field that requires more education, they can do that, and they can get the more education they need for that. But goodness sakes, whatever. Anyways, though, that's going to be the end of this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.